I told you that liquid gold is flowing right under your nose, not from the ground, but from the palm tree, while others are watching, standing idly by. Some smart Nigerians are quietly becoming millionaires. I mean, getting stinkingly rich just by storing palm oil at the right time. Listen to me. You too can turn this everyday product or commodity into a wellspring of wealth. In this video, I'll reveal how this common, often overlooked commodity can unlock your journey to financial freedom. Stay with me, because what you are about to hear might just change your fortune forever. Apart from the fact that every line of this video is laden with value, if you watch till the end, there are 3 special gifts I'll give you. Number 1, I'll show you a shocking information about the price trend of palm oil and its profit potential. That is, how you can turn that same information to profits. It's amazing. You probably have never had it this way from anybody before. Number 2, I'm going to share with you my own personal strategy, which I've used in this business. Stress-free strategy. That is working wonderfully well for me. And number 3, I will show you the profit I've made this year, 2025, from this palm oil storage business. My name is Peter, your money mentor and finance coach. In this channel, all we talk about is how to make money, manage money, and multiply money, thereby empowering you to acquire riches, create wealth, become financially free, and of course, proceed to living that life of your noblest dreams. If that describes what you want, then quickly hit the subscribe button and the bell icon beside it, so that you will get notified each time we publish new videos. Let's get right into the video. Now, to start with, in case you do not know what palm oil is, which will be quite strange anyway, here is palm oil being poured, and here is a 25-liter container or keg where the oil is being poured into. The oil palm is native to West Africa, and the old eastern region of Nigeria was one of its major natural habitats. Communities like the Igbo-speaking areas built early economies around palm oil, which was widely used and traded both locally and internationally. In 1961, Malaysia came to the old eastern region of Nigeria, probably to my own community in particular, took the oil palm fruits and went back to their country, planted it, and with it, built a viable world-class economy. Malaysia, having acquired the African oil palm, invested heavily in scientific cultivation, large-scale plantations, and agro-industrial processing. Today, Malaysia is one of the top 2 global producers of palm oil, running a highly organized, export-oriented industry. I just did run you through that brief history to let you know that palm oil is more than what you know it to be. It has many uses. In the food industry, it is used for frying and baking. It is common in processed foods like margarine, instant noodles, ice cream, and baked foods. Palm oil has health and medical uses. It is used for preventing and treating vitamin A deficiency and for conditions such as heart disease and malaria. Palm oil is used very prominently in the cosmetics and personal care industry. For instance, it is used in making soaps, shampoos, lotions, toothpastes. Not only that, palm oil has industrial applications very largely. For example, it is used in the production of biofuels and lubricants like engine oil and grease. Furthermore, palm oil has environmental and beauty benefits. Palm kernel, which is a byproduct, is known for skin benefits such as reducing wrinkles and preventing UV rays. So, palm oil is more than just a cooking staple. It is a money-making machine if you understand its seasons. Every year, palm oil prices rise and fall like a tide, and those who understand the wave ride it straight to the bank. This video is intended to make you one of those happy people who smile to the bank because of the large sum of money they realize from palm oil. In Nigeria, palm oil is cheapest between February and June during the peak harvest season, but from August to January, when scarcity kicks in, prices can rise by 50%, 100%, or even more. For instance, last year, 2024, between February and March, 25 liters of palm oil sold for approximately 23,000 naira. But that same last year, 2024, between September and December, the same 25 liters of palm oil sold for 70,000 naira. That is, it delivered a profit of over 200% within a space of about 6 months. Now, let's do a brief analysis that you may appreciate the implication of that kind of price movement. 23,000 naira invested in the storage of palm oil that last year yielded a profit of 47,000 naira. If you bought and stored 5 25-liter kegs of palm oil, that would cost just 115,000. That's last year, and you would go home with a profit of 235,000 naira. If you did a storage of 10 kegs of palm oil that last year, how much would that cost? 230,000 naira. How much profit would you take home? 470,000 naira, of course. What if you invested 2.3 million naira buying 100 kegs? You would bag a profit of 4.7 million naira. Those who could afford 23 million to store 1,000 kegs simply went home with 47 million naira as profit, and so on. So, from the above analysis, you can now see why and how people are cashing out big, very quietly, and you too can take advantage. Now, the big part is you don't need to own a plantation, neither do you need to be a big time trader. All you need is storage, strategy, and right season. That is right timing. Here is a simple 3-step plan to follow. Buy smart, store safely, sell high. Number 1, buy smart. Target the low season. Like I said earlier, this period is usually between February, March, and early April, and sometimes till June. Then buy directly from farmers. They are not difficult to find. They are all there in the rural markets. Number 2, store safely. Use clean, airtight containers. Keep them in cool, dark places to maintain freshness. Don't keep it in a place where it has direct contact with floor or sunlight. Number 3, sell high. Yes, market your stored oil during the high price months, usually from August to December, even till January. What is very interesting here is that there is market. That is demand for your oil anytime, any day, anywhere. In fact, that same market where you bought it cheap during the peak harvest period, you carry all your stock there during the off-peak period, sell it all at a high price, and walk away silently with huge profits. All of what we are saying here is just your O-level economics at play. It is a practical application of the laws of demand and supply. You understand? The higher the supply, the lower the price. The lower the supply, the higher the price. During harvest period, the quantity of oil available in the market is big, very large. And this naturally forces or brings down the price. A few months thereafter, when the harvest period is over, the quantity of oil available in the market reduces, and this again forces up the price. If you play your money game around this reality every year, you will realize to your joy and happiness that palm oil, as common as it may look, has delivered to you riches unimaginable. Now, before I share my personal story as promised, look up here and pay attention to this. If you stick to this channel, I promise to give you always proven principles and financial information that, if utilized, will set you free permanently from lack and poverty and rank you among the rich and financially free. Even this storage business, I'm going to do a series on selected commodities that have consistently delivered big profits over time. So if you don't want to miss out, quickly hit the subscribe button and the bell icon beside it so that you get notified as I publish my new videos. Earlier in this video, I promised you the following gifts. Number one, to show you the profit I've made in palm oil storage in the ongoing year 2025. Number two, to show you the personal stress-free strategy that I use in the business. And of course, number three, to give you a special piece of very relevant information, almost indispensable, which you can turn to profit in the palm oil storage business. Now is the time to fulfill my promise, and you mustn't miss this number three. So let's go if you're ready. Number one, my profit. In March this year, 2025, I did palm oil storage. The price at which I bought was approximately 40,000 per 25-liter container or keg. Now, this is July 2025. Just 3 months after, the price of the same keg of palm oil right now is approximately 61,000 on the average. It has already yielded me a profit of 21,000 per keg. And this price is not yet done rising. The price is not yet done rising. The real increase is expected between September to December of this year and January of next year. Then it may do even 200% or even more like it did last year. Dear viewer, you can't be left out of this. So prepare for the next season, because you see this money, you must make it. Number two, my strategy. As a very busy person, here is a stress-free personal strategy that has worked for me. I simply leverage on other people's time, OPT, other people's intellect, OPI, and other people's space, OPS. Other person's time. I just sent the money to my younger sister, very honest and trustworthy, and she bought the number of kegs I needed. Other people's intellect. Though I know good palm oil, I don't go doing the selection by myself. Rather, I use my younger sister, who, having been a trader on palm oil, has an excellent knowledge about selecting good, pure and qualitative oil. By the way, my state from eastern Nigeria and my own community in particular has arguably the best palm oil in the whole wide world. Maybe one of these days I will showcase it in this channel. The central Igbo name for it is Orazi, and in my own particular dialect it is called Nishilana. If I give you this oil, you may just end up licking all of it because of how aromatic and tantalizing it is. So I leverage on my sister's knowledge to do the selection. You can do the same. You can use your father, mother, sister, brother, relative, if you are very busy like I am. The key factors that must be in place are honesty, trustworthiness, and good knowledge of the business. The third strategy I use is that I leverage on other people's space. Like this year's storage of mine, it is packed there in my sister's store in the market. In that same market, when it is time to sell, my oil will be turned into cash in a moment. Now, to reward my sister for her time, knowledge, and storage space, out of my free will, I will just give her a percentage of my profit after sale. It is called leverage. By the way, leverage is the language of money making, wealth creation, and financial freedom. Nobody ever gets rich without leverage. It is one of the tools the rich use. It's a broad topic of its own anyway. And if you want me to do a video on how you can use leverage to become very rich and retire right early, let me know in the comment section. The last gift I promised is the indispensable information. Now pay attention to this. For the past 10 years, 10 consecutive years, that is from 2015 till date, palm oil storage has never failed for 1 year to deliver profits. Do you know the most beautiful part? Amazingly, and of course interestingly, in all those years, the palm oil prices are at the lowest consistently between February and June of each year for the most part, and consistently at the highest between August and December of each year for the most part. Please note, 70% of the time, these lowest prices occurred between February and March. Do you know of a commodity that has maintained such a consistent price trend for 10 consecutive years? That is the particular constant period. The price is at the lowest, and at a particular constant period, the price is at the highest. Palm oil is that commodity that has shown such an amazing trend for 10 consecutive years. Now, Do you still need anybody to tell you what to do with this piece of information? What I am telling you is no guesswork. This is verifiable statistics. So, armed with this trend, simply buy low and sell high, and you make tons of money as profits. Palm oil storage isn't complex. It is a proven simple business. In a world of high-risk investments, this one is practical, profitable, and proudly African. So, if you are tired of chasing financial freedom in complicated places and through complex paths, try storing what your grandmother cooked with, because in those red drops lies a very colorful fortune. This is not just business. This is the road to financial freedom, and it starts with a keg of palm oil. See you at a wealthy place. Till we meet in my next video. Bye.